got some cream left. Oh yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Good morning. How are you doing? Big girl. How are you? How's my big girl? Where's my big girl? Treats. Stove stinky. Let's check our kitties over here. Let's check our kitties. Come here. I see ya. Come on, honey. See her out there. Come on, honey. Up on my wood pile. Lots of mice to get out there. Anyways, what the hell's going on around here? Let's just take a walk. Make sure not. What did it rain last night? Looks like it rained a little bit. See what that looks like. Pretty dark, huh? Whoa. Boy, we have some creepy neighbors up here. Oof. Creepy people. Sorry, Frederick, but y'all are creeps. Some creeps up here. There she is. Oh, Poopy. Poopy girl. Well, let's see what our coffee's doing, shall we? start listing names. We're about to start listing names, people. Oh, delicious. Boy, Iowa lost last night. That kind of sucked. But South Carolina, holy effing Christ. Those girls, every one of their team nails 3 throws. All we had was Caitlin Clark on Iowa, but anyways, South Carolina undefeated season. Good job, girls. Red Wings won, beat the Sabres last night. But Ottawa and Capitals, they tied, or they went OT, so they each took a point and won. And game in hand, so that means Wings have 4, I think 5 games left. Not looking good for sure. And then Final Fours tonight for the boys, but that's not too exciting either. Got some cool footage of the Eclipse from some friends down in Southern and Central America. They already watched the eclipse basically yesterday. I've seen eclipse before, but wait till you see this one, you guys. If it's sunny out, the whole sky goes dark on this one. It's pretty crazy. We have friends in Guatemala, and I've got a traveling buddy that's in Brazil right now. So we've been watching footage already. Pretty cool. So dry in here. Scratchy dry. This wood place sucks up all the moisture. The best part of waking up, it's having Folgers in your cup. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I'd like to nominate this award to all of my fans. Woo! All of those shitty neighbors out in the world. Let's go. We put a stop to it yesterday, though, didn't we, guys? Good morning, Mommy. Things are cold, I've wondered why. Wow, that's hot. Oh, she's kicking out some heat now. Big day today. Cool. Let's check our kitties. I don't even see them. Come on, guys. Well, the sun's out right now, but we're in an eclipse, so that's why it's dark. We're going through an eclipse right now. Wow, this is awesome. Oh, there, the clouds are gone. Sun's back. Oh, no, that's my light. No eclipse yet, darn it. In total eclipse of my heart, turn around, bright eyes. In total eclipse of my heart. I ate 4 muffins yesterday. Oh my gosh, Mommy. Mommy, stop buying me muffins. I love them. I love the muffins. Stop it. Stop buying me muffins, Mommy. I ate all 4 of them yesterday. Excuse me. 4 blueberry muffins. I'm addicted to them. You were supposed to take a couple, Mommy. Dangerous leaving me 4 muffins. Good thing you didn't buy donuts for us. Jeez. You busy today, Mommy? How was the roads up there? Things are cold, I've wondered why. Welcome to where time stands still. No one leaves, and no one will. The moon is full, never seems to change, just labeled mentally deranged. I dream the same thing every night. I see your freedom in my sight. No locked doors, no windows barred, no things to make my brain seem scarred. Sleep, my friend, and you will see your dream is my reality. They keep me locked up in this cage. Can't you see it's why my brain says rage? Sanitarium, leave me be. Sanitarium, just leave me alone. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Lashing out the action, returning the reaction, weak and whipped and torn away. Hypnotizing power, crushing all that cower. Battery is here to stay. Smashing through the boundaries, lunacy has found me. Can't stop the battery. A lot of lunacy. Lunacy has found me a long time ago. Oh yes, the best part of waking up. It's having Folgers in your cup. Why? Gotta get my van cleaned out, load up all my ladders. Ugh. My sprayer, all my painting stuff, my boxes, I don't even know where all my tools are at. Gotta load it up. Gotta break some ground. I got windows to replace coming up. I got concrete foundation to sandblast, and then prime and paint, and then I have a full exterior. So that means I gotta get the ladders out. I was trying to avoid it, people. I was trying to avoid that part of my company this year, but I always get this early call. Fuck. Well, I put age restriction on my live streams now. I always said adults only, but I've been getting children watching me. Or at least people pretending to be children. Anyways, so I didn't know how to get rid of that. If you say adults only, how can you stop people that aren't adults to watch? But if you go to the settings on your YouTube channel under live, it's under, you got to scroll all the way down, and under advanced settings, you got to click on, it gives you a couple options for the viewers, and then you can click at the very bottom for 18 and older, which I was assuming when you clicked on adults only, it was 18 and over, but it's not. Not that it matters if children watch this content, but sometimes I swear. You know what I mean? I don't have the greatest language for kids. So that would be the only reason I wouldn't want kids to watch. But children love our huskies, so there are videos when I'm live with my wife and stuff, when we're all out with the huskies, which I don't mind. The kids watching our dogs. Children and huskies are best friends. But it's just when I'm sitting in my cabin on these live streams, there's no point in having young kids watching. This is adults only, even though there's nothing to hide, but you know what I mean? Who wants a frickin' 8-year-old watching your live streams? Not me. I have grandkids older than that. You know what I'm saying? My grandchildren don't watch this live stream, so why on earth would I let someone else? Yeah, Daniel. Good morning, buddy. I was just saying that kid that was watching our live stream yesterday, I went to their website and those were like children, man. So I went to my advanced settings and now I know how to block. I always click adults only, but that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? People can still find it. But, anyways, good morning. Good morning. Robert Mack in the house. Total Eclipse today, buddy. Woohoo! Big news. We're in an eclipse right now. Actually, the sun's shining. Let me open the window. The sun's shining out there, but the eclipse is going on, so you can't see it. Just joking. Anyways, adults only on this live stream. Spread the word. We're doing great, Robert Mack. Yep, I got a big project coming up and got to load my ladders up today and get ready for all that crap. But doing good, man. Getting ready for my painting season. Got a lawyer's office coming up here real quick. How are you today? Where are you? You out of Arizona? I haven't caught any of your live streams. Matter of fact, I haven't seen any live streams from you since you left Asia. We're doing great. Thank you for asking. Back in Missouri, huh? Didn't you say you're fixing up a house or something to flip it? Or I thought you said you were selling a property or something out there. Didn't you have a big project going on or something? I recall you saying you're doing something out there to flip something, I thought you said, or you always talk fast on your live streams, so it's hard to. Oh, my dogs are still sleeping. Normally they're up, but we got up early today. Well, every day. That's a dumb thing to say. But kind of bumming. Iowa girls lost last night as far as women's basketball, NCAA. I was following the Caitlin Clark story. I love her, man. Averages 30 points, like 10 rebounds, like 10 assists. This girl's the number one basketball player in the nation for females in college. Yes, she's better than Angela Reese and all the other stars. But anyways, South Carolina won last night. Oh, is that what you were doing? You put a bid in. I see what you're doing. So you actually bid on properties to flip them as like nowadays. I didn't know if you owned that and you're just getting rid of one of your pieces of property or what. Well, that's pretty ambitious to still be flipping houses at our age. Not that you're old, not that you're young, but it's usually a 20, 30s, and 40s year old game. But if you have a crew to do it, I did a live stream in California, meet up with friends. Oh, you did? Who'd you see? I was just watching greenart.org last night. I don't know if you follow him, but he's a Venice Beach streamer. But he's friends with Nirvana and German in Venice and all those guys down there. But yeah, his name's greenart.org. He's a good artist, street artist. I used to set up kind of right by him and vice versa, but I'm hoping I can get my art back out in Venice here pretty quick, but it's not easy, man. That's an expensive game to go across the country to sell a few paintings, you know what I mean? Unless I have the whole summer to be out there and really embrace it. Sunny and windy here. Well, darn it. That's the story of your life, Daniel. Story of your life, buddy. You guys are the windy state, windy country. Yes, sir. Well, Robert, if you ever want any murals done or artwork in any of your properties, let me know. I suppose I could paint your house too, but I'm trying to promote my artwork, not my painting company. I get calls from my painting company. But yeah, we can do some full-size murals or whatever, full finish your whole place or graining. I don't know if you know, but we do garage doors, make metal doors look like wood, patiking, pinas, all that stuff. Rosettes, all of it. But graining in particular, keep us in mind, Chad Vlas's painting. Just gives me an excuse to get out of the state. Things are cold. I gotta keep an eye on my kitties. Got this beech wood, baby. I'll take the beech over the birch. All day long, beech. I got plenty of beech. Bunch of beeches. Look for my kitty. What's up, Chef Coon? How you doing, son? Well, thanks, Daniel. Love you too, brother. I don't see my kitties. Anybody see kitties' eyes? Looking for eyeballs. Eyeballs in the dark. Come on, guys. Most of the time they go under our RV or under our van. Sometimes they go into this, my little garage thing. But I haven't seen them in a couple hours, so. Anyways. Chef Poopy! Big Bear! It was funny. I cleaned this place right before the wife gets home. You know, make it look like it's been clean all day. 5 minutes before she gets here, quick clean it up. And so I spent about a half an hour, like I do twice a day, cleaning and sweeping just because we play after we run and, you know, destroy this place quick. But anyways, I cleaned it real nice, stepped outside, the wife pulls in, and two got caught in. I didn't even realize the door was closed. 2 were still in and 2 were out. But anyways, the 2 that were stuck in, they just destroyed this place. She opened the door and it looked like a tornado came in here. I was just Anyways, this is what it looks like when we get done playing. But I thought that was funny. I was like, no, I swear I cleaned it. I promise you, honey, I cleaned it. Let's laugh. It's a non-stop thing here. It's like a wrestling ring in here. The octagon. Yeah. Quite honestly, I didn't know the last two were trapped in here, and I went all the way out to the driveway to unload the Jeep. And when I came back in, they'll bust through the screens. And I got brand new windows and screens throughout the whole place. And I got lucky because they've been known just to run right through the screen, especially if one of us come home. When I get home from work, if I'm gone all day and I come home, holy hell, watch out for the dogs because they're gonna run through walls when I get home. They get kind of like separation anxiety from us. But anyways, I still love them more than they love me. Daniel Brown, Robbie Mack in the house. Wander Nirvana, greenart.org. It's funny. I pretty much follow a lot of West Coasters. It's because it's where I grew up, so I watch a lot of people that stream in my old neighborhoods. I went to high school in San Bernardino and moved to Hollywood when I was like 18, maybe 18, 17 or 18. And then Venice Beach right there. By the time I was 20, we had a place at the beach in Venice. I was in a band called Bottom 12. We used to just reel in the women. That was a great period of my life. Right, honey? I used to sing background vocals in a band out in LA. And I played percussion as well, but Bottom 12. Good times. Good times, baby. Oh, I gotta get my ladders down and it's time. Painting season. It's time, people. I procrastinated. I've eliminated. I've segregated. I've, annihilated. Euthirated. Everything I could do, but it's time. Love you may, try not to hate, white black stain, the animal we ate. Well, how am I singing? Yeah, I don't even realize I sing so much. The wife always is reminding me I sing a lot. I guess I just sing a lot. I've always sang when I was bartender, waiting tables, food industry, front of the house, management, any of that. I was always the singing manager, singing waiter, singing bartender, singing artist. So I guess I sing a lot. The funny thing about that is I don't even know that I'm singing. So maybe I do have joy in my heart, right? Oh, we got a little. Yeah, buddy. You too, Daniel. You too, man. Well, it's easy to be miserable. Misery needs no company. It's easy to be miserable. I challenge myself to try to stay happy, It's not perfect though, brother. I have a lot of family that's not healthy. I'm not 100% healthy. I don't know if anybody is nowadays. Post virus, you know what I mean? But, anyways, it's just count our blessings. Count your blessings. I'll flip a house with you, Robert. We could buy a house and flip a house. I don't know if I would want to be, like, what aspect of flipping I would want to be in. Just because I do home improvement, you know what I mean? And not so much anymore, but when I was an art director in Florida, we did a lot of art, but we did a ton of home improvement. And I worked that right out of my system to where I don't ever want to do home improvement again. But I got into it a little bit up here with my company. But then I stopped advertising for that part of my business. So now I just advertise painting only. I don't ever tell people that I can read a tape measure or, carpentry work or any of that. I never mention that in my ads. I'm a painter to go paint houses. You know what I mean? You kind of have to specify your skill trade. Otherwise, they're going to have you power washing or replacing boards or doing concrete or any of that stuff. But anyways, if they're quick flips, that's the way to do it. You know what I mean? But those flips that last 2 months of extensive labor for a $5,000, it's not worth it. So it depends on the extent of your flipping, in my opinion. Do you have a crew? Not you, Robert, but I'm saying in general, you know what I mean? A crew for the foundations and, you know what I mean? Like who's doing the concrete, that would be your main thing is your foundation. And then, work from there, your electric, your plumbing. Hey, Rob, hey, Daniel, did you see the eclipse yet in New Zealand, or is that coming today for you guys? I want to know, damn it. Hang on, I gotta walk back. I got a couple kitties out still. I don't have to move my dog. He likes to sleep right there, right? Oh, there she is. Can I open this, honey? Thank you, Coon. Come on. Hi. Good girl. Where's your brother? Let me see. Papa. 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 I got neighbors. There's like 5 people camping out behind us. Well, they live there and they're campers, but they're all there. 2 cops. Cops live behind us. A cop and his wife own the land, and there's like, my other neighbor calls them squatters, but he's just a hater. They're not squatting at all. They're living. Squatters are people that take over land that they don't own, you know what I mean? Anyways, standing out here, no clothes on. Where's your brother? Where's Papa? Huh? Where's your brother? Almost had to get in a fight yesterday with one of my neighbors. Came by yesterday with 4 of his dogs without a leash running in my yard. And same neighbor that's putting snow in the end of my driveway and digging up rocks and being a real dick. But I put an end to it yesterday. Damn right. I ran out as fast as, excuse my French, and yep, put an end to it anyways. Not going to bully anybody on this side of the street, that's for sure. And I hope you're listening. Come by again with that attitude and see what you get. Sorry, Charlie. Wrong guy. Anyways, my kitty wants some loving. Get up here. One. Oh, she diggy. There she did it. There she is. There's Daddy's girl. Where she is, my girl outside. Wow, you have cold ears, everything. Cold bell. Little Tinker Bell, huh? Let's check our fire for you. I know you don't like it too hot though right here. I know you don't want it too hot by you. There. She's normally scared of the fire. Right, we don't open it too much for you. Just warm up your nose and your ears. There you go. I don't know if you saw, but she's got a big scratch across her face. Fighting something outside. Fighting something, little girl. This is one of the girls we just rescued in the snow. I found her in the dead of winter on a snowbank on Cocoa Creek Road right by my other cabin. Somebody pulled over and dropped her off right in the dead of winter. Right? That's why we named her Lucky. Because another hour she would have been dead. But that's one of my rescue kitties, and then that other white one we just rescued. We like to rescue kitties. We're like kitty whisperers. You dare me to put my foot on there? You guys think tattoos are cool? How about branding? Watch how cool I am. I'm going to brand my foot. Just joking. Don't do this at home, children. This is entertainment purposes, not educational. Let's go. Don't put your damn hand in the fryer. When I was camping, when I was like 5 years old, we pulled into a campground and I walked to the next camp, just, being a young kid, and they must have buried their coals or whatever. And I was just walking normal down the trail or whatever, but it was somebody's campfire, and I walked right over the hot coals. And oh my Lord, I ran back crying, blisters up, and my sister went and did it just to make me feel better, went and walked over the coals and got like 3rd-degree burns all over her feet, but she didn't realize, she thought I was just crying, but no, I'll never forget that. She meant to do it kind of just to say, stop crying, but then within 5 minutes, she was crying with worse burns than me. So that's my walking across coals story. I don't recommend it. I have a sister that lives only a few miles from me, up right here off of 72, right out of town on Lake Marguerite. And then both of her kids, my nephews, they live in Frederick, right, literally 1 mile from us. They both just bought houses. One lives in downtown Grayling, which is 7 miles, and one lives up the trail. So I have family here that I don't see. I just didn't want my nephews were going, they're like 21, 22 years old, and country boys, man, they're getting into some stuff, you know what I mean, up here. Frederick country boys. And I didn't want the trouble, so I kept my distance for a while. Nothing personal, but I had to even separate myself from the family just because they're out there, man. Those kids are ready to rock and roll. Not a lot to do for young kids up here besides, what they do. So, but anyways, I just live like a hermit, but I actually have family up here. Yes, sir. Plus, I'm kind of protecting of my wife, and there's shit happened. Look at her scratch on her face, right under her nose. Who are you fighting? You fighting somebody? We're fighting somebody. Woody doody doody doo. Poopy. Look at that scratch. Fighting girl. Feel bad for her though. Look at it right where. I'm sorry, right in your eye. Look at that spot right on your lip. That's got to be sore. That's got to be sore. That's got to hurt you. Mommy's little girl right here, aren't you? Your daddy's girl, but your mommy's girl. It's the mommy's girl. Crazy mommy. Crazy kitty, crazy mommy. Oh, I gotta put my milk away. I just want to find my other kitty. Whoa. Let's go. Oh, don't judge my table. It's trashed. All right, let's head on out to the coolers. Excuse me. I guess I go right in there. It's cold. That means he's long gone. If he ain't right here. What was that? Going back. It smells a little smoky in here. Keep the fire. If I keep that door open too much, it'll come back out. Oh yeah, they're in and out, man. I've already came to the conclusion that it is what it is, Daniel, with your cats. So you have an option with outside cats. It's like you love them for you, or you love them for them. If they have the outside spirit, I say you let them outside. Like two of my cats, they don't like to be in here. My point is I've already accepted that they're going to die one day or get killed by a coyote or never come home. I don't want that to happen, but I have to be prepared in my heart for that. It kind of sounds morbid, but I love my cats so much I let them outside to run around. Now, my wife loves them so much she'd keep them in the house the whole time and not even let them out. That's a different kind of love. So I'm letting them love their life, but I also have to come to the, terms that they might not come back one time. But anyways, so you see me out here worrying every single moment. I have to turn around and see where they're at. And we lost one last year already that never came home. So anyways, I'm tired of mourning the deaths of my animals, so I'm trying to get that out of my heart and just be a man about it, and the fact that they might not ever come home one day. You know what I mean? It's better than leaving them in the house trapped up their whole life. At least they're outside living the life they want. That's my outlook on it. Why cage a bird? Can't cage birds, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. My wife has a different opinion. If it was up to her, she'd leave them in here locked in all day. Safe and happy, but they're not happy inside, so. It's a fine line, brother. And it's just different kinds of love. My wife and I love them the same. It's just, what do? Do you let them out and live a life, or do you keep them inside and shelter them and they're not happy? You know what I mean? I say let them out and be happy. Let's all take a chance in life. You only live once. Cats live 9 times anyways. Their souls reincarnate 9 times. So, let it be. But yeah, it's definitely has been a family argument. Now the dogs, it's no option with the dogs. They're fenced in at all times, or on a leash, or on my collar, or my leashes. They never get to go outside of the fence and just run the neighborhood. Never an option. I mean, we run 5 miles a day or more. They get their exercise, but it's not a free for all. But the cats, they're a little harder to contain, you know what I mean? What's your opinion on that? Do you think you should let cats run wild if they're wild cats? Or do you think you should keep them in the house and have them live a life that they don't want to live? Just curious. The Caesar. What's up, the Caesar? I can't stop the Caesar. I can't stop the Caesar. Good morning, Caesar. I like your font. I can't stop the Caesar. Little Caesar. The Caesar pleaser, teaser. Let's follow the Caesar, Daniel. Follow him up. Follow the Caesar. Caesar. Caesar, right? I can't stop the Caesar. Can't stop the Caesar. How do you like that eclipse we're watching? You want to see this eclipse? Here it is. I'm waiting for the moon to come. Should be, the sun's up, but in a few minutes we'll have full eclipse. The sun should be coming right there. Boom. Moon's coming up. I got the sun in view. She's coming. There's the moon. Coming right over there. There's the moon. Gonna block the sun. What the heck? I can't stop the fever. Yep, I got the eclipse right in my little shed. Total eclipse of your heart. Total eclipse of your heart. Are you here to watch the eclipse, Caesar? Thank you so much. You might be here for a minute, but it'll be here. It's coming. She's coming. In the meantime, I could sing you Total Eclipse of My Heart. Oh. Got a kitty outside. Let me see. Who's knocking? Is your brother out there? Papa! Papa! Hi, come on, Lucky. Come on, honey. Treat, treat. Come on, treat, treat. Good girl. Everybody's in. All the kitties are in. Good job. Good job. Hi, guys. Hi, Papa. Yeah, it is warm. Shorts, no shirt, no shoes in here. I could be like that in the dead of winter, though. This little stove has been my best investment. That little thing right there, baby. Hi, honey. Say hello. Call you Scarface. Huh? Scarface. Fighting. I think your sister gave you that. Oh, you got a booger in your eye. Who got boogers in your eye? Let me get it. Shut this bright light off. Quit doing that, Daddy. Shine it right on my face. Look at these beautiful girls. Look at the beautiful girls. This one, we rescued both of these kitties. This one I found in the snow. This one we found in our cat cage because somebody thought they had our cat that was missing, which looked just like this cat. And so we went and got a cat trap and, took a week and got food and tried to trap it 2 or 3 times, all excited. Finally, we get the call saying, oh, we got your cat. She's in your cage. Come pick her up. We're like, nice, we got him. And we get there just about a mile from here. And it was her, not my cat. I'm like, damn. And we're like, well, what are we going to do with her? I'm not just going to let her go back out into the street. And so now we got her. And we got 2 rescue kitties. Yep, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to let no cat outside starve or die. You know what I mean? But like I was just trying to tell you, that there they go outside into the wild. This is no joke out here. We have bears, fox, coyotes, Bigfoot. We have Dogman. Lots of ghosts. So these things, I wouldn't expect them to last long out here. That's kind of what I'm getting at. My one boy, he's like 11 years old already. She's going on like 6 or something. 6 or 7 years I've already rescued her. Well, maybe 4 or 5. My wife knows exactly, but maybe she's like 4 or 5 it's been. And anyways, and then my other one, we don't know how old she is because we just found her in the snowbank, but the doctor said she looks like she's about 3 years old. My little beautiful girl. And this little handsome guy, that's my bear. That's my Barry. That's my best boy. That's Daddy's best. That's the best boy right there, yo. That's not my best boy. That's my best boy. Mommy's big boy. Mommy's baby white boy. That's mommy's baby white boy, huh? Oh, I love you. That's our big boy. That's mommy's boy. Don't be fooled. That's mommy's boy. Don't be fooled. All right? Your daddy's boy, but your mommy's boy, too. That's our big boy. Big Bear. That's one of the sons. That's his dad right there, Chef Corn. Chef Corn. And that's mommy. That's Bella. So we got mom, dad, one of the boys, one of the girls. We kept a litter, like a puppy from each litter, and I would have kept more, but we didn't have the room. I would have kept every one of our puppies. You know, if it was up to me, we'd have 10 huskies right now. But that's not cheap. Feeding 10 huskies and doctor visits for keeping them all up to date with their shots and their vaccines and their licenses, and $75 a bag of food every 3 weeks. No, it gets expensive, so you got to draw the line somewhere. Or don't you? Maybe you don't. Just keep on going. We don't worry about much money in this household. We don't have money, but we don't worry about it either. You know what I'm saying? We got enough to live. I know we're not taking it with us when we die, so I'm trying to teach my wife this. She's still got a lot of ambition. She's in her 30s, so I just let her do her thing. You know what I mean? Of course, why wouldn't I? But I also want to let her know it's not about money in this planet. You know what I mean? We're just going to try to live and be happy. I understand you got goals and dreams and ambitions. You go, girl. Same with me. But I try to instill the fact that we don't rotate our lives around money. Period. It's about family, friends, and religion for us. Family, friends, and religion. That's it. End of story. That's the end of the story, and I'm sticking to it. Girl. Coming in, come on. Well, hi, sweetie. A little bit of a stomach ache. Hi. Good morning. Let's get some water in us. Let's get some water in us, guys. Gotta drink our liters. Gotta drink our liters of water. Gotta drink our liters of water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. And don't drink the water. Can't stop the Caesar. Well, what's going on? I gotta see what time our eclipse is today. Can somebody Google it? What time's eclipse in Michigan? Hi, honey. Total eclipse of your heart. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around. Total eclipse of my heart. That's all I know about that song. The only lyrics I know on that song is the catch. Total eclipse of my heart. Wow. April 8th already. Oh, hi, sweet tits. What are you doing, sweet titty? That's my sweet tits. Oh, sweet tits. Oh, sweet titty. Just want to shout out to all you Karens out there. Someone's scratching to get in at the door. Yep. Non-stop in and out. A little bit of a headache today. What is that, a spider? You got a spider over there? Let Teddy look. What's in the corner? Oh, one of those mosquito, the big mosquito things. Mosquito eater, basically. Good eye. Good job, pretty girl. Total eclipse of my heart. Barry, sleeping on your bed. Sleeping on Bear's bed. Normally he gets this bed. Normally I don't even have a spot on the bed. All the doggies get the bed. The wife and the dogs, and then maybe there's room for me in the corner down by their feet. Maybe I can squeeze in by their feet somewhere, but in general, the beds are for the dogs and my wife. Every once in a while, I get to get a little spot on the bed. That's okay. I've been sleeping on the earth for so long. The ground, the dirt, feels normal to be on a hard surface. This place is luxury for me. This spot, this is luxury. This is living large for me, man. Anything as long as I'm away from my last neighbors. It wouldn't matter if they lived in a cardboard box down by the river. Holy crap, I'll give the house away to somebody. Avery knew that. I would have paid him to buy my house. Couldn't get out of that house quick enough. Well, that's what happens. You get sandwiched in between Frederick Karens, like the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? People that have done nothing in their life. The same people I pray for. Can't even call them Frednecks because they would make a redneck look bad. Wannabe Frednecks almost. I got one hell of a headache. One hell of a headache. How long can you hold one note? I could blow one note on my harmonica. I could blow one note for 2 minutes. I can draw a note for over 2 minutes. Would you believe it? Special 20. These are the best blues harps in my opinion. They have the plastic reeds though. If you like the wood reeds, I would get a Horner or a Marine Band, which these are Horners, but they're special 20s. They come with the plastic reeds. If you know anything about harmonicas, some of them have the plastic reeds, some of them have wood reeds. They have different tones, but I like the plastic draw. My special 20s, these are what I used to play. I play Marine bands, but these are the ones I used to play. My special 20s. Oh yeah, baby. You didn't know I was a blues harmonica player, did you? I just don't. I don't show off, man. Every once in a while I show off, but like I said, never tell everybody everything you do. You know what I mean? Never put it all on your resume. My neighbor is a real good wood guy. He's been falling trees, owned companies downstate. Probably one of the better wood guys I've ever seen. And he's stronger than heck. A tree just fell on him, and when he did my yard, and he didn't even know his head was bleeding. Like, he's just a strong dude. But anyways, even him having that expertise as the wood guy, it's freaking dangerous, is my point I'm making. Even with 100 years of experience as a wood professional, with all the gear and everything, there's still so much risk factor. Anyways, there was a point I was trying to make, but oh yeah, him. He's a wood guy, but the guy's also like a master mechanic. Like, can fix snowmobiles all the way to tractors, can do your transmission. But my point is, when he goes to some of the jobs that he does, he's mistakenly told his bosses that he can do other things. So he'll get a wood contract, but the next thing you know, he's replacing the engine or doing an oil change for the same company that he was supposed to be doing wood for. But my point is, you never let everybody know your whole skill set. You know what I mean? If I come to paint a house, that's where I'm the painter. Because I don't know how many times I've been in a bathroom, painting a bathroom, and then the old folks come in and say, "Hey, do you mind looking at this foundation for me real quick? Or could you do a roof repair real quick?" Never. That was my message. Never let them read the whole book. Unless you're coming in as a jack of all trades, you know what I mean? If you're advertising handyman service, I do everything, and you're geared up for that, then that's a perfect gig. But if you want to do art, I wouldn't advertise that you brought your saws. You know what I mean? Anyways. And nobody's complaining about my ring around the thing. Never let them see sweat, Daniel. Never. All right. Well, like I said, go Wings, mofo. Let me set you here. Yeah, Daniel. The kids we were talking to yesterday, me, you, and the live stream, Tara and Cora or whatever, I thought those were adults. I thought we were having conversations with adults, and when I went to subscribe to their channel, those kids were like 5 years old, man. How annoying is that, right? Like, if I'm a parent, I certainly don't want my 5-year-old kids watching adult channels. Like, that's the thing about, I'm not even letting my 5-year-old have a phone. kind of irritates me about the social media thing. You really don't know who's who. You know what I mean? But if she comes back, I'm going to let them know that this is for adults only. But you saw what they were trying to do, have conversations and kind of provoke conversations a little bit that were out of their age group. That's why I thought I was talking to adults. You know, she was asking questions like adults, you know. But I'm zero tolerance with that. I don't want to play games with that at all. YouTube needs to come up with some kind of thing where children can't even watch. You know what I mean? There needs to be some sort of two-step verification or some kind of thing where children can't pick up the phones and watch the content that's on social media right now, because it's not healthy. I'm not saying this little stupid live stream isn't not healthy. I'm talking about wood, but there's certain times where I don't want to talk and say things that are, you know, censored, so to speak. I feel like these should be adult-only chats. I don't want to have to watch my tongue worrying about children. But anyways, that kind of irritated me after we hung up. I'm like, are you kidding me? But they're blocked on this channel anyways. That's the second group of children I've blocked on this thing. But anyways, yeah, now you got to block and you got to go all the way to your settings, and under advanced settings, you got to click the button, and then it comes down and you got to click it again to say 18 and old, or 18 or, no, excuse me, 18 or under, or there's like 3 options, and you got to click the top one. So basically nobody can watch that's under 18. But I didn't know you had to do all that. And the other thing is there's a lot of sick individuals out there that would really feed on children and, you know what I mean, preying on children and stuff. And so I don't even want children here talking to adults, you know what I mean, talking to you, for example. Like, I don't know you from anything. No offense to nobody, but anyways, that's the last thing I'll say about it. I don't know who watches my things. I could have people pretending that they're good people and trying to prey on children. I have a daughter and I have 4 or 5 grandchildren. I don't ever talk about them, but I have grandchildren that are teenagers, so you know what I mean? I'm zero tolerance with that as well. I have a daughter who's in her 30s. She's almost as old as my wife. But I'm very private with certain parts of my life. If you notice, I never post my wife on social media. I never do live streams unless she wants to. You know what I mean? But we talk about it first. I'm not going to blast my wife on live streams. But I'm real private with certain aspects of my life. This little shitty cabin, I don't mind showing it because I have nothing to hide. Outside, nothing to hide. But I'm very personal with my family, my daughter, my grandkids, my mother, father. I don't ever exploit my family on social media. Period. And I'm not going to let anybody exploit my followers either. Some pervert watching my channel? No, thank you. We already know there's undercover cops that watch this. My neighbors next door, they're a whole, like 5 cops behind us. And they're a bunch of punks, quite honestly. But anyways, they watch my live streams thinking they're going to catch us out here doing something, or little bitches is what they are. But anyways, you know what I mean? I'm zero tolerance with it, dude. I'd like to fist fight is what I like to do. Handle it like man. If Leroy's watching this video, you come over my yard again, yesterday was your final warning. By the way, you come on my property again, you're going to regret it. Period. You can spread that message, whoever's watching this. Period. This is private property. Speaking of that, and that's the same with the cops behind us, but they have more than I have. They got 20 acres and they have money, and I don't really get the vibe that they want anything that I have. And I don't get the vibe that they're jealous of us, but I have neighbors out here that are jealous of us, bottom line. And it's sad because we would help everybody. I have one neighbor that I actually really like, and we didn't talk all winter because I made a rude comment to him just because I have a temper and I was frustrated with my other neighbors, and I kind of took it out on him. I mean, he'd kill me, this guy, and I'm glad that he didn't kill me, but anyways, that hurt my heart that I kind of lost my temper, and so I apologized to my one neighbor. I apologized. It almost brought me to tears talking to him yesterday, but I do like him, and I always have liked him. But the other guys around here, they're a bit invasive. But that's it. That's my life in a nutshell. I got a couple crappy neighbors, but who doesn't have a couple crappy neighbors? You know what I mean? But I have some good neighbors too. My neighbor on this side, he's an older gentleman and he's awesome. He comes up and like just a very nice guy. His cats, they come in my yard and we're close. We're on a good terms, you know what I mean? There's no animosity. We help each other. You know what I mean? I kind of take care of his area when he's gone for the winter, keep an eye out for him and all of that good stuff. So there are good people. You just got to find your circle. Anyways, God bless. But yeah, somebody came over yesterday on my land thinking they're going to bully me some more. Oh no, party's over at that. What do you want to talk about? I'm ready now. Well, let's check the eclipse, guys. Let's see how she's doing. No, not yet. The moon, well, there's the moon. The moon's going to go this way. The moon will be going right there and blocking the sun. It's going to look something like that. I'm here waiting, guys. We're waiting. Almost. It's getting closer. A little bit. She'll be coming on over. Excuse me. I'm going to blow that right out of there. Total eclipse of the heart. Well, right on. 2 hours of talking crap. 2 hours of pure nothingness. Connectedness to nothingness. Again, this is my journal. I don't have to write in my journal anymore now. I mean, I've been carrying duffel bags of journals my whole life. Like I'm gonna, I don't know why I kept all my journals. And I mean duffel bags, books upon books of the things I write about. But it's just so much easier to talk. Talk and walk, baby. Talk and walk. What time is the eclipse? Who cares? Who cares? I care. You care. We all care. Notice I'm not putting any logs on this dang thing. Hot as heck in here right now. I'm basically barefoot, shorts, no shirt, warm. Yeah, too hot. We woke up, like I tell you, I leave the windows open for the animals. Even in the winter, we leave the windows cracked, which is fine at 11 at night when your wood stove's, packed to the rim, but sometimes 4 in the morning, 3:30, it's not always the case. My point is, it can be real cold when you wake up in here. Well, I got about half of my wood pile moved yesterday. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah. Oh, yeah. Only the best for my damn self. Cheers, yo. Water. Did you know that I've actually worked and lived and hiked and camped in many spots with natural springs? I know that sounds crazy, like, oh, natural spring, like, who cares? I drink spring water from a bottle. No, you don't. No, you're not. No, your water is not from a spring in that plastic bottle, like they say. No, it's not. Period. Good luck with that. Go to a spring and drink from a spring and then tell me you're drinking spring water. No, you're not. But anyways, my favorite spring in the world is Wee Bear. There's a mountain range in Northern California, right in the Trinity and the Trinity Alps is what they call them, but it's the Trinity Alps. They're not Alps, obviously, but up in Weaverville, Miranda, Emerald Triangle, right on the Eel River up there. There's a mountain range called Wee Bear, Little Bear, and Big Bear, and they're right all three in a row. But when you go up to Wee Bear, there's a fucking, excuse my language, there's a killer spring. And you got to climb rocks, behind rocks, down the hill, over the valley. And when you get to this spring, only a few hippies know about it. But oh my Lord, I mean, there's hot, it's just like water coming out of a rock. And there's no source. It's just coming, from God, basically. But that's my favorite spring. My second favorite spring is Glenwood Springs, Colorado. I'm not talking about the hot springs along the Colorado River or the Roaring Fork River. There's 3 rivers in Colorado Springs that conjoin right there at French Gulch, Rainbow Gulch. Excuse me. But anyways, there's springs behind where those 3 rivers join. You go upriver on the fork, and there's some natural springs, not hot springs. I'm talking about springs to drink. And that's my second favorite spring to drink from. But you don't want to I wouldn't tell you how to get to that spring, quite honestly. I'll tell you the directions and kind of a vague vicinity, but um, yeah. So if you've never drank from a spring, like a spring where you know the source is that, you know what I mean? Not where you're downriver and they say it's spring water. You know what I mean? Glacier fed and the whole. No, you want to go to the top of the source. You want to be where at this. You want to be where the source is coming from. Basically, that's my point. Not downstream where the. You know what I'm saying? You get it. You get it. But we bear, baby. If anybody hikes, it's a day hike to get there from Weaverville. Actually, you have to take 299 to Douglas City, right on the Eel River there. Did you know that's all I did was travel my whole life? This is the most I've done nothing. I just told my wife last night that Guatemala, Central America was my last trip. That was 2017. I'm not talking about in the United States. I've done domestic trips, but I'm talking about my big trip out of the country or international travels or anything good road trip backpacking. It's been since 2017 for me. That's the world record for not traveling. Like I have it in my blood, man. And it's weird. What's up, honey? Come on. So I have kind of like spring fever every year, is my point. Traveling, the traveling blues I get every year. But I have, I'm not, there's like 10 of us here. I can't just pack up and go. Come on, handsome. Woody doody doody. Good boy. No, I'm not letting you out yet, Lucky. I mean, Smiles. Well, that sucks. First day in like 3 or 4 days that it's not blue skies. Oh, here comes my other kitty. Good job. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Take a break. Come on in. Why, are you limping? No. Good girl. All the kitties are in. Anyways, I don't think we're going to see the eclipse. But it still goes dark, so the skies, no matter what, it's going to go dark. It's a full eclipse. Total eclipse of my... Not going to finish it off for me? Total eclipse of my... You're supposed to say heart, dude. It's a total eclipse of my heart, he says. Things are cold. I wondered why. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Oh, no, that's my bad boy. That's my bad boy. Bear, oh, bless you. Total eclipse of my heart. Bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm a little headachy. Not liking it this morning. A little bit headachy. I will. You gotta at least keep it going. At least keep a little ambient heat going. You know, a couple just to say I did it. Put a couple in there just to say I did it. Oh yeah, huskies are damn cute. You know huskies are cute. That's why I have 4 of them now. Just couldn't get rid of any of them, you know what I mean? I've always loved huskies. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm a show off, and I don't want to be show off, that's for damn sure. But I got huskies just like anybody else would get a husky because they're so cute and lovable. I mean, husky puppies are just like the funnest creation. I mean, all puppies are, but my love is husky puppies. They're just, I don't know what it is. They're like panda bears or koala bears when they're puppies, man. They're the funniest personality. That's just where my love's at. So that's why I have four huskies. I just didn't have it in my heart to get rid of any of them when we had litters. I mean, of course we got rid of puppies, but I probably kept a couple more than I should have, you know what I mean? But it certainly wasn't to be a show off. It was just because I love damn dogs and huskies, and I always thought, well, I want a pack of huskies one day so we could have our own bobsled team, you know what I mean? So that was my train of thought. It's a lot of work, you know what I mean? It's my whole life, to be honest. But I do feel like I'm a little bit of a show off, and I just don't want to come across that way because it's not that. That's not my intention at all. If I could be running German Shepherds or Poodles, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all the same to me. I love animals. It just so happens Huskies are one of my favorite puppy. And that's how I ended up keeping four of them. Could never get rid of them, but I've had German Shepherds, I've had Boston Terriers, I've had Belgium Tervains, we've had Bouviers. So like I love all breeds of dogs. That's all. Just kind of wanted to say that. Because, you know, we look so damn cool running down the road. I just want to say, man, sorry that we look so cool running. Like, that dude's so cool. Like Flash Gordon. Flash, oh, he's a miracle. Nobody knows Flash Gordon. But yeah, so I just wanted to apologize for looking so damn cool when I'm running my Huskies. You feel me? Hey, Daniel. Everything I just said for the last 5 minutes was all because you said cute love cute dogs, my friend, or the last sentence you just said. And I'm thinking, yes, cute dogs. And then that made me go into the story. That's exactly why I have four Huskies, because they're so damn cute. You know what I mean? Anytime you say that, it's like, well, that's exactly it. They're damn cute. They're lovable. Like, you just want to hug them at all times. You know, there's a few dog breeds that I can't say that about. My awesome grandma, when she was alive, she used to have poodles that I wouldn't go near them, that I wouldn't hug them for nothing. I wouldn't hug her poodles for a 10-foot pole, with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? They always had like brown eyes from their eyes dripping and, you know, rolling around in their own pee. Like, at least her poodles, she had 3 or 4 of them, and they were just like, I'm like, no, thank you. But our Huskies are clean as a whistle. It's a big difference. So no, I wouldn't hug and kiss every dog breed, I suppose. But that goes how you keep your dogs too. My grandma was in her 90s, you know what I mean? Hard to give three huskies a bath when you're 90. And that brings up a great point. I don't know how many groups of huskies I'll continue to have. I'm 53. Do I want to do that? Packs of huskies when I'm 70? I don't know, because it's a lot of work. I run these guys 5 miles a day, and and then we come home, and then it's just nonstop with huskies. If I had one of them or 2 of them, maybe it wouldn't be that. But when you have a pack of huskies, it's just nonstop playing and doing something, or some sort of mischief, or some sort of, wrestling match, or in the yard tearing up, chewing, digging holes. Just, it's always something with us. And I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I'm blessed. But my point is, do I want to do this when I'm 75? I don't know. there comes a time where it's like it might be too much work for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's as a responsible animal owner. I could own 5 huskies and just leave them fenced in my yard and let them poop around all day and not exercise and be miserable. But I'm a responsible pet owner, and I always have been. And anybody that knows me knows that my dogs run religiously, rain or shine, rain, snow, hail, sleet. The only thing we don't do is minus 20 degrees because their paws will freeze. So temperatures are the only thing that stop us from getting out there and running every morning. Unless I hurt myself, knock on wood, and I will. Because I fell quite a few times with these dogs. But anyways, I love talking about me. Let's just keep doing it, you guys. This is so cool talking about me. Man, I love me. And I hope you guys love you too. Because that's where it starts. Love your damn self. You want to go back out? I know your brother's out. Am I sounding like I'm aching and... Ouch. That was my toe. I'm watching my camera, not watching the floor. Come on, honey. Good girl. Well, you don't have to. I'd rather have you stay in for an hour. You've been out all night. Warm up a little bit. We have 2 cats that just don't come in much. But this is me. Look at, you can't tell. Unless you follow me every day, but look how nice it is now. That was all last year's pile, and actually there was piles when we bought the land. And I'm just these big stumps, and I've gone through 2 chainsaw blades I have a 16-inch blade, and it doesn't go through half the size of these monster trees, so it takes time to chainsaw this stuff up. But I'm finally getting rid of all this beech over here. And it's nice. It just feels good is what I'm saying. But when I come out here, every time I come out, I'm just like, wow, it looks so beautiful. To me, I feel like the earth is saying thank you so much, because raking it, and now I'm already getting fresh grass blades coming through. And how'd you get out? So yeah, it feels good just to love your yard. Brr. Well, I really do hope we see some eclipse besides going dark. I'm a moon child. Moon phases mess with me, you know what I mean? I feel the pull for sure. I definitely feel gravity. Brr. Gotta put clothes on. I'm going out there. And I mean, I have clothes on, but not enough to be standing out there. Brr. Whew. I'm stinking myself out so damn bad I don't want to put a shirt on. Deodorant's not doing anything for me right now. I need to like deep soak my armpits. I drink nothing but water. Like I don't drink soda. I haven't had a soda, and I mean occasionally my wife will bring home, I don't even know the last time I had a soda personally. A year. Same with alcohol. It's like I don't drink, but my point is I drink a ton of water. I drink 2 to 3 gallons of water a day. For sure, 1.5 gallons a day of water. That's all I drink is water. I have coffee in the morning, and then it's water the rest of the day. Besides my smoothies, I drink a huge fruit smoothie. 10 bananas, 20 strawberries, blackberries, all the antioxidant berries. Take care of your damn self, people. Health-wise. Like, in all seriousness, when the camera shut off, I'm always brewing my own medicines. you can see on my TikTok channel, I show my recipes on how to survive coronavirus being anti-vaccinated. I'm the only one I know that doesn't have the shot. But anyways, you gotta take care of yourself. So I do have some good health tips as far as what to drink. But you gotta be careful spreading those informational videos. I stopped doing that immediately just because the way people dissect your videos on TikTok. It's like, you know what? You're trying to spread positivity and you get nothing but hateful comments. What's the point? So I immediately stopped. I do have a couple that I didn't delete. If you wanted to look and see how I do my medicines, my medicinals, my chagas, and my, polyspores. And then I make a killer vitamin C drink that I simmer for about 2.5 days. But you use all the fruit, the peels, the whole thing. But you got to get organic fruit. You got to wash and rinse the waxes. Even though it's organic, you still want to do a couple rinses. So that's why I'll leave it at that. But, the secrets, I wish I would have known. But I have two sisters, Nikki and Mandy, that have been straight vegans their whole life. Their mother, their mom has been vegan when they were born, so they were born that way. And they don't play. They don't use byproducts at all, like for anything. But anyways, they're holistic. They do everything all natural. They don't take pills or like Tylenol or anything like that. And these are adult women. The one's a doctor and the one's an FBI agent that lifts fingerprints. These are my sisters. My dad, but different mother. Excuse me. But my point is, they know they're health gurus, man. And their mother is too. The knowledge is there if you know how to do the research, is my point. But, yeah, that's that. Cat's there. I'd scare her if I do that. She'll jump 10 feet. What is that, Daniel? Oh, you got your second water in already? Good man. Is that what you're saying? You got your second liter down? Well, damn, you got more than me down. Let me slam my first liter. I think that's what that is, a water sign. I have 53-year-old eyes. That's not super old, but that's not young. Here's my first liter. It's almost done. First liter's down. This is what we drink. We buy it from Lowe's. I buy about 100 gallons at a time. This is what we drink out here. I think we don't have water out here, right? Besides the water we bring. I haul my water. I buy water. Number 2 for me. Had to remind me. Shut my light off here. Good job. BB gun, for those who are wondering. Which is funny because I wouldn't kill anything besides somebody messing with me. And that's a hell of a besides, right? That's like, wow. That's quite the besides. Ouch. That didn't work out. Let's see. What do you see, honey? Wow, way colder today. I thought it was supposed to be 60, but no, it's... I want to see that damn eclipse. What I want to know is what time is that eclipse going to be? Can you... Hey, Daniel, do you have any way to Google while you're on the phone? Can you Google what time is the eclipse in Michigan? For me, would you do that if you can Google when you're on the phone? I would have to shut this live stream off. I don't have a computer or nothing. If you don't mind just checking Michigan, 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 USA. I don't know if you knew where I lived or whatever. I thought I read 8 o'clock tonight, but that wouldn't make sense because it's already dark at 8 o'clock at night. Like solar eclipse at 8 o'clock at night, that don't make sense to me, does it? Call me silly. That'd be called a stupid eclipse. A nighttime one? Yeah, so yeah, maybe unless they said 8 a.m., which is right coming up soon. Oh, I didn't like yesterday, man. I had to stand my ground out here, and I don't like that. I don't like to have to do that. It brings out the bad in me. And I'm out here trying to do good and be good, you know what I'm saying? And I am a good guy. I don't mess with nobody. I mind my own damn business. Our family, we mind our own business. But Michigan, stand your ground, and that's what I do. I stand my ground. Did you find out, Daniel? Damn, you're slow. Just joking. Appreciate it, brother. No big deal. I'll know because it's going to go dark. It'll be black for like a minute just while it passes through the sky. I've been watching videos of Central and South America already. Theirs is done. They had their eclipse yesterday. What time would it be in Michigan? Want to go out? Come on. How you doing, Buzzies? Come on. You guys want some more food? Coon likes some breakfast. Alright, there's more to look at out here than there would be. Oh yeah, no problem. Same with me. It's not. When we're on your phone, you're on your phone. I get it. Yeah, exactly. I hear you. Appreciate it. Not important. I'm gonna cut this off anyways. Do a couple chores and get these guys geared up and stuff. I appreciate you. Have yourself a good day.